They make us do 6 internships before we graduate.
I think focus on your skills.
When I joined, it was full-time in 2021. And at that time, the salary was about...
Where do you work? What is your job title and how long have you been there?
I'm at Optum. I'm a machine learning engineer and I have been there for 2 years.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's my health insurance.
Oh, nice.
I'm a software engineer. There about 2.5 years now, including my internship.
First off, how long have you been at Microsoft and what is your job title?
I started at the end of June this year,
Oh, okay.
so about 3 months. Yeah, my title is data scientist.
I work for Lending Club.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard of it
Yeah.
or not, but I'm like a lead engineer, lead
Okay.
software engineer, and I've been there for like 2 years.
What do you work on? What team? What's your tech stack? Like, walk me through some of that.
We work on search. Our search also powers Apple Maps. So we sort of fall under that department. On a day-to-day, we basically like half our time is like making sure it's up and running, performing well, up to speed. See, like it has to be fast, you know? But half of that is that and half of that is like developing new features, improving things, like new iOS launch stuff.
What has been your favorite software engineering memory?
I built a project like in my master's. It was basically building a small minimum viable product of a search engine. So yeah, I have a good memory from there.
I think my favorite memory has been right when I joined, like immediately as an intern, I was put on a project. We basically powered like the search engine on Spotlight. You know when you like swipe down on your iPhone and you see like the Spotlight bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we made like a bunch of changes to that and fully revamped that. So it was really cool to like launch that as an intern and then see like everyone worldwide using this thing.
I think when I started working as a full-time employee for Microsoft, this is my best memories because like I finally graduated with my PhD. I finally start to earn, like, you know, PhDs are underpaid, they're like
Yeah.
a lot of work and very stressful, very depressing sometimes.
Yeah.
But like I'm finally just end my student
Yeah.
life. I started my career, so I feel very excited.
Let's go way back to college. Did you ever intern anywhere? And then, if you're comfortable sharing, how much did they pay you and what did you bill?
I interned at a startup called Compass Thread. It was an unpaid internship.
Okay.
It was mostly to get experience out of from there.
So I actually went to Waterloo.
Okay.
Probably heard of it. So
Yeah.
they make us do 6 internships before we graduate.
Okay.
So Apple was my 6th one, but before that I did
Wait, walk
5
me
other
through.
ones.
Yeah, walk me through all that.
Yeah, so first year I interned at Sony Ericsson. So the pay for that was like 25 an hour Canadian. And then my second internship I did at this company called D&H. And so it was like banking software. This was also in Toronto. They paid around the same. I think it was like 28 CAD, just like a slight bump from that. Third, I worked at Loblaws. So we made the whole online grocery app for them. They paid a bit over 30 an hour. Fourth one, I actually went back there.
Okay.
Worked there again.
Sure.
Fifth one, Air Miles, which is
Okay.
basically like a loyalty card program. We basically worked on a system to make it real time. So for example, you go to a store, you swipe your card,
Yeah.
your points are already in your balance, you can redeem them right away.
Sure.
That one paid about 35 an hour. And then my last one was Apple.
Yeah.
And they paid like about 60 to 65
Nice.
an hour, something like that.
If you're comfortable sharing, how much do they pay you? How does the compensation break down? And then maybe what are your favorite perks?
When I joined, it was full-time in 2021.
Okay.
And at that time, the salary was about total 180K. And that was like 130K base salary and then like 50K like bonus stock and stuff like that. So it came out to around like 180.
And then you guys get like free Apple products, right? Or discounts.
We get discounted Apple products. So we get a personal discount where we get like 25% off on products.
Nice.
We have a friends and family discount, so we can get friends and family 15% off on products.
Okay.
And then every 2 years, you get special discount where you get like 50% off of the newest iPhone.
As a new grad, machine learning engineers earn around 145 and I think software engineers I've seen earn 133 or so, like at a base salary, I feel.
When I started working, initially I was like contractor. I did contracting jobs, and 10 years back it was 50 per hour and 60 per hour, something like that. And then it started changing. And when I moved to California, it was like 100 to 150K in the Bay Area, and after that it changed to 150 to 250. It's based on your experience. You will get like more salary here. If you look for a software as a product, if you look for those companies, they will give you more pay because their main investment is towards the software.
What is your favorite perk or benefit at Microsoft?
Free food. There are a lot of free food.
Oh, there's free food?
Free breakfast, free lunch, and a lot of free snacks.
Oh, that must only be a Silicon Valley perk. I think in Seattle they don't have free food.
I haven't been there, but I don't think they have.
And what was the process like? Like, how many interviews did you do? How did it break down? And then why did you end up picking Apple?
I got the return offer. I also was interviewing at NVIDIA at the time. So I had an offer from there. So the choice was between the two.
Okay.
And I ended up choosing to go back to Apple. So it was just like the 2 interview rounds for my internship, just your standard lead code questions. Yeah, that was sort of the interview process. And I chose Apple because I really enjoyed the team I was on. I think like who your manager is like super important.
One of the best pieces of advice I can give you is learning by doing, and that's exactly what Codecademy is about. In 2011, they became one of the first ways to learn coding online, and ever since, they've touched the lives of over 40 million learners. Their learning environment is great, with course content, the code editor, and the code output all in one screen that works right in the browser. They have both beginner and advanced course content on over 14 programming languages, and the entire curriculum is created by their in-house team of tech and programming education experts. There's a 7-day free trial, but I'll do you one better. The first 300 people to sign up using my special link in the description will get Codecademy Pro free for 1 month. Now let's get back to some more advice from top engineers.
And then last question, do you have any advice to share for aspiring software engineers or people just studying it in college?
I think focus on your skills, on your resume, and getting more experience through internships. But I think on a bigger scale, the projects that you do are very important. That will help you finally like open source. I think that's something that many folks don't know. If you want to be a software engineer, I feel doing some open source work will definitely help you.
Focus a lot on sort of your side projects, your like interview prep. I think those are like the big things for me, at least when I was in school. I think I focused a lot more on sort of like the stuff we learned in class, and like not to say that's not important, like obviously you need a strong technical like foundation and basis, but a lot of the things that you do on a day-to-day job or like things they ask you in an interview are not necessarily things that you are taught in the classroom. So when I actually interviewed for Apple, I did this like side project thing where I basically made some like text bot thingy that would like text you every day a summary of all your bank balances.
Oh,
so it would like
that's cool.
it would look at your like Chase Bank, at your investments, this, that, and be like, this is your daily summary. And it would just like text it to you. And that really stood out to my manager. Like he saw that and he's like, you know, like I was glancing through a bunch of resumes and that one really like caught my eye. Like I feel like that was really cool. And then he like asked me about it. So I feel like at least for me, that project was sort of like the eye-catching thing that like got me the interview in the first place. So I'd say focus a lot on that stuff.
For me, consistency is the key. From my master program to my PhD program, it's like after the assignment, after the finals, midterms, then you are done. A lot of work. In order to achieve that, you need to consistency. It's like one step at a time, and at last you're going to reach your goal.
Nice. Well, congratulations, you made it. You're at Microsoft, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So whatever your interests are, concentrate on that and don't worry about like a lot of new software coming in and all that stuff. Learn the basics well.
I know, actually, last bonus question.
Yeah.
Are we friends now where I can get the discount?
Yeah, 15%.
Yo, let's go. Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah, whenever
Thanks so
you need
much.
it.
Okay, I'll hit you.